Hey guys, I'm Mihir Joshi. This is a very special edition of the MJ Show, and with my friends at Sennheiser, we bring you one more segment of Her Sound, Her Story. And right now, I have a very talented young artist with me. She's one of my favorite singers in the industry, and I think she's one of the best performers that you will see as well. I know thousands and thousands of you love her music and follow her and go for her gigs. But it's my great pleasure to bring back on the MJ Show my dear friend Aishwarya Majmudar. Aishwarya, welcome back. And I know you got a lot of things going on right now. You got new music, you got your performances. But before we talk about what's new, let's talk about the struggles that you faced or your path into this music industry. Was it easy? Was it hard? What are the struggles or what are the challenges that you still face today as an artist? I'm sure everybody would like to know.
Thank you so much, Mihir, for having me back on the MJ Show to begin with. And a very happy Women's Day to everybody out there, all the women who make the whole difference in the world to bring us a much more lit up world now and since forever, and all the men who make their women smile. When you ask me about challenges or struggles, I think I'm gonna take the liberty to change that into lessons. I have been very blessed and extremely fortunate that there's barely ever been anything even close to a struggle or a challenge, so as to say, which may be so greatly impactful on my life that it either changes it or makes me feel like this was an obstacle, or this was something that I had to really work hard to get through with. But like I said, too fortunate to have had any of those experiences, but I have had a lot of lessons which have very nicely shaped me in terms of what kind of decisions I should be taking. My thought process has been highly impacted by all of that and more, and there's going to be these people who you meet in your life who challenge you to be a better version of your own self. Sometimes they challenge you to be a calmer version of yourself. Sometimes you need to get more patient. Sometimes you need to, there's a saying in Hindi, I don't know what's the equivalent of it in English, but agar सीधी उंगली से घी ना निकले तो उंगली टेढ़ी करनी पड़ती है. So it's those kind of things that you learn. Sometimes it's not good enough to just be all nice and sweet and polite, and sometimes you do have to stand your ground, or you have to make your voice firmer just to, if not impolite, just to make a certain thing happen because that's the right thing, whether it is right for you or it is right as per the situation, or however it makes sense in that minute. But all in all, it's been more lessons for me, and I'm eternally grateful for those lessons, as I'm sure every other person also feels about challenges or struggles. These are the things that really build work as nature's fertilizers to keep us more and more grounded and to make sure our roots get more and more stubborn in our own land. There's been a lot of new music that we've been working on, and in fact we've been working on this for a very long time. I think I must have also mentioned all of this on the MJ Show previously, but who wants to miss a chance to do that again? One of our latest releases for this year, it was the first release for this year, is called Suna Suna, which has gotten a lot of love from people across the world. It is one of my passion projects, I think, to a great extent, and we've enjoyed making music and creating a video and a visual and everything. Just the process is beautiful, and I think I'm tremendously lucky to be able to put that out and get so much love from everybody. And these projects this is just the only very beginning. So there's one more coming out on the 20th of March, which is again a single, and it is very different from the one which we just released. It's a totally different pop kind of track, but it's not very happy. It's like in the middle. It's like a song which has a lot of moving on happening in it. So there's that, and then we have a whole album coming out mostly around May, and I'm very excited about it. We have 2 big videos to release the album with, and then we have a few videos which come out after the album's out there for the world to listen to, and once the songs have kind of seeped in is when we'll have the videos out. And then there's also a lot of devotional content which I'm working on, because that's something which has been ever so resonating with every age group. And what we're trying to do there is to create relatable devotional music, so that we're used to a sound now, like a quality of sound and a kind of musicality which kind of goes with it, and there are certain beats and certain tones and certain tunes which hit the right spot within lesser time. So considering all of those aspects, this is something that I thought was a good idea to do, and so we're also releasing a lot of that. And apart from that, there's tons and tons of live stuff that we're working on. We have 2-3 new live concert concepts that are coming out, so it's a lot of work, and I am elated to be as busy as I am. Thank you yet again, Mihir, for having me on the show, and of course Sennheiser India as well, and wish everybody a very, very happy Women's Day. Mwah.
And that's pretty much all the time we have for now. I want to thank Aishwarya for joining me on this special day on Women's Day. For all the women watching right now, a very, very happy Women's Day to all of you. If you have any artist whose music has meant a lot to you, whose journey has inspired you, please tag them in the comments below, and we'll give them a shout out. We'll talk about their journey as well on Her Sound, Her Story. But right now, on behalf of Sennheiser India and me, I want to say thanks to Aishwarya, to all of you watching, and I'll see you soon.